On YouTube.
We're going live straight
Well,
on YouTube.
yes, for this episode number 27 for Rapid Flames. We don't do the general, most podcasts they start off with they got their own intro. They got that general intro. And why the fuck am I still got this mask on? I don't understand. Shout out to all the peoples on YouTube
Yo,
watching us
shit.
live.
Yeah, man. It was like shit, man. I was like, okay, all right, it's okay. This guys came in freaking. I thought you were trying to be like a luchador or something.
Yeah, yeah, right. Nah, I
It's
almost got
gaming.
because I felt guilty. I almost felt guilty just wanted last night I got lashed at for not having the shot. So I almost they had an intervention on my ass
Yo,
about the shot, getting the shot.
okay, but if you didn't sign up for the appointment, like how they gonna hit you up for it?
Because I'm one of those guys that's kind of skeptical about the shot.
No, I mean, you know what? No, I agree at one point. I don't think the shot's the problem. Like the shot, I don't
It,
think it's the problem. But
it's not even the government tracking shit, even all that. I don't care
I
about
don't
the
think.
government tracking me and
No,
all
no,
that
no.
shit.
It
It's
wouldn't
just
be
that
now. Yeah.
I know there's a chemical in that shot that I don't want in my body.
Okay.
That's it. I don't want. There's something I know that's in that vaccination that said that they use this in their vaccination, and I'm like, whoa, I don't want that shit in my body.
Yeah. No, like eventually, no, eventually I'm gonna get it. Like eventually I'm gonna get it. But I'm just like I said, I'm waiting because like I don't want to see like what's working. Like now they kind of see like what's happening. Like the Johnson thing. Like we didn't have that, but like I said, I told you I had a buddy that took it and then they pulled it off the shelves.
Yo,
And
you know what? You know what's crazy? It's funny you mentioned that because I was like in the thing I was in the thing in a little argument, and
yeah,
then they tell me like, "What? You ain't get your shot?" And then I'm like, "Nah, I ain't get my shot." And then she's telling me why I should get my shot, but then as she's telling me this stuff, she's telling me like she's not telling me real heavy information. She's just telling me stuff
she's
like
telling you shit.
like like I'm watching the news,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like no, to tell you
So
the shit that they're telling you.
yeah, exactly. So I'm like, yo, hey, lady, yo, listen. I was like, yo, you know what? That sounds good and everything, but like, where are you getting your information from? And then she just didn't want to answer that question. And then
Mm.
she's like, listen, wait, did you get your shot? Did you get your shot? I was like, yeah, man. You know what? I'm playing, yo. I got my shot. Okay. I mean, I got that Johnson and Johnson shot last week. Okay. I'm all right. I'm good. She was like, "Yo, you're lying. You're lying." I was like, "Nah, you right. You right. I'm lying, yo. It's the AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca. That's the one I got. That's the one I
I'm sure
got
that
for
was
sure."
all the bad ones. I'm sure all the
Yeah,
bad.
I hit it with all that, and then she's like, "All right, you all right?" And then after that, I was like, "Lady, where you get your information from?"
I
Like,
know, but people will just follow. Some people will just blindly follow, which I'm like, I'm like, okay, for the betterment of the virus, like seeing, like having it, and I'm like, okay, I understand. Okay, yeah, I get the shot, but I'm like, it's just multiple. Like, I'm not even talking conspiracies. It's just the news straight saying like, oh, this is like an experimental. Like, we're still working on things. I was like, wait a second, you can't be
that's
telling me that shit.
that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck buys like my friend like smart people didn't buy the iPhone when it first came out. B, they waited till the third
The
generation came
generation.
out. I waited till the third. In fact, they'll wait for that third generation shot. The one that comes out is probably by Pfizer or whatever.
Yeah,
Everything's down. They got the kinks worked out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's been 10 years in the game.
I've
Matter
openly
of
said,
fact, if you get this COVID, matter of fact, it's known to man, if you get the vaccine, you ain't definitely getting it now. Like, it's
yeah,
10 years down the line now. That's when the brother will probably be like, yo, let me get
okay,
that
now it's time.
vaccine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now it's time.
yeah.
No, but no, I openly said this multiple times. I said I'm only taking it when they change the rules. Like I'll see what like I'll see if I have to take it or whatever now, but like to get on stage or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm only going to take it when they it's supposed to be 21 days. You take the first shot, 21 days, you get the next shot. So I'm hearing people saying like, oh, I took a shot now, I have to wait till September. Like why? Why? If the guys that make it say take it within these days, why am I listening to the government that didn't make it, freaking telling me it's okay for 4 months? It's like no, get your second dose properly. then
Yeah.
you get it. Like, once you wrap it, because I heard they're wrapping it up. If you ramp it up the second dose, no problem. I'll take both and whatever. But not, I'm not gonna.
Yo, they ain't wrapping it up. You know why? Because I feel like this shit is a rules, B. I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like, man, that's why I'm like, yo, soak it in. Soak in this time that we out here and they letting the little restrictions out.
oh yeah,
Because,
definitely. They're gonna lock down again. They're gonna lock
yeah.
down. Because
And then when I feel like when the lockdown come, they gonna pressure us to get that to get the,
the
in the
nose one.
no, not even the nose. Like get the vaccination. I heard a test though. I heard there's a test now. They don't even stick up your nose down. The test they don't stick up your nose down. They
You just blow into it.
swirl it. They swirl it around your nose now. They don't stick it all the way up your thing. They don't. They swirl it around the nasal.
Okay, that's a bit better because like
Yeah, exactly.
of the nose thing, like
Yeah,
it depends on the doctor. Like when I took it, I took it 3 times, and then the first one and the third one was okay, but then I got this one girl. I was like, I'm like, okay, it's another black girl. It's cool. We're gonna be cool. Man, this girl's jabbing at my nose like I did something to her. I'm like, what the fuck what are you doing, man?
word.
I was
And
like,
then
what?
you felt all tingly and shit. Chill. I ain't trying to feel that. Yo, listen, my man, because I was like, yo, you was out on set, and then he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, what kind of I gotta tell this. Well, I gotta hold on. Let me mute this. Let me mute this thing, man. These guys, yo,
Well, they're hitting you up. They're hitting you up.
nah, man. When they go off on this, when they go off on this this wrestling group thing.
Oh yeah. Um,
Yo,
yeah. I wish it was
these guys just be doing like
just saying anything. Ooh, Fairmount
nah,
Bagels.
hitting, yeah, and in paragraphs too. So
Yeah, I know.
I'll just be like, yo, what happened? I'm like, what the I missed like 100 messages
Mm.
just in the past 10, 13 minutes. It's crazy. It's
Man,
crazy.
hey, listen, there's a lot of things going on in wrestling, especially if you're watching the indie scene and stuff like that. It's like a lot of stuff going down.
Word. But yo, I'm thinking like, yo, it's all the rules because it went down in Australia. They just
Yeah,
locked it down after them being um
vaccinated.
after being a little vaccine and free for about 3-4 months. It was free and shit. Now
Mm.
they ain't free no more. And now they locked down. Now I'm thinking like, Australia is kind of like the future. So I'm thinking like, yo, whatever happens with them, it always happens with us. I'm like, yo, it's
Well, I
like,
mean, yeah, we're
yeah,
technically
for
under
real.
we're technically under British rule, so
Yeah. No, because I recently beat that. Like whatever they go through, we kind of go through. Because I'll
yeah.
be like, yo, this is what we just went through. And I'm like, oh shit, this is what we just went through.
No. They did it different. They did it the way that we should have done it. Like I remember they did like a hard 2 weeks lockdown, no going out, and then they let you out. Here is just like, yeah, it's 28 days, and then it's like 3 months. It's like, whoa, like guys, how are you extending it? The lockdowns are like, half-ass. It's like, okay, there's a curfew. It's like the curfew is not going to do anything. Like people are still going to go out in the mall during the day. So it's like, I don't know what they were doing, man.
Are we really free though?
No,
Or is this an allowance? I don't know.
it's an allowance. It's an
All
allowance.
I gotta say is soaking in. Comedy is back. I got my little dizzades. Can't wait to crack my little jokes.
Oh man, I'm just excited to be on stage again. I'm like, when the moment I was like, okay, like I got the dates mentioned.
Mhm.
I was like, oh shit, you almost
I,
get that stage jitters already, man. You're like, what the
I
hell?
think I think I'm so happy to be on stage. It's not even to perform on stage, to actually be on
On
stage.
stage, yeah.
I feel like the first minute, the first 30 seconds or first 20 seconds, which I know is going to be really good.
Mm.
You probably should do this too. But like your first act, don't say shit for like 30 seconds.
I usually do that though.
Mm.
I usually like I come in and I just look like I'm fucking tired and annoyed. So everyone's like, what the fuck's going on with this guy? And then I'll crack a joke. Then I'll just crack something.
Yeah, I think I might not even say something for a whole minute or almost. So I think I
Oh
might
shit,
wait
no, no,
to
no, fuck
get the
that.
whole crowd because
Nah,
it's really anticipation, bro. It's like the
yeah.
first, you know. It's real. You got. I'm gonna play on that. I'm gonna really play on
Yeah,
that.
no, I remember once like it was dumb too because I only did I did a couple times and I was like, no, this is dumb. I have to stop doing
You only
that.
get one chance. I only get one chance
Chance.
to draw that long of a silence before
Yeah,
talking to that guy. And if and besides, especially on the first act, like after coming back, if I did that, you won't be mad. If
no,
like if
no,
I bomb, okay. Even if I bomb, motherfuckers won't be mad.
no. Everybody understands at that point.
Yeah,
You've been gone for everybody's been out for how long?
yeah.
But but
Then
like
you,
this, still yeah.
I'm just playing on that excitement. Like, what the fuck is he gonna say? It's
Mm.
like, yo, okay, yeah, he's on the stage. Say something. I'm almost might get somebody to say something.
Yeah, like I remember
I want
once.
somebody to faint in the crowd on some Michael Jackson shit.
I'm
You know what
sure
I'm saying?
jokes.
I want to be the Michael Jackson of comedy where I come out and people just faint in the crowd after I make a joke
Ah! You're like
instead of laughing.
The Shawn Michaels beginning.
Man,
Ah,
yeah.
ah, ah. I
Ah,
got the moves. You
uh,
know
uh,
I'm sexy.
but even once I crack a joke, they laughing. People are laughing so much they fainting. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I want to be the
What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on?
could be the Michael Jackson, the Michael Jackson. Like this motherfucker making motherfuckers faint in the crowd. Like, how can we even
Shit.
follow that? Motherfucker, how can you even follow that?
No, I'd be like, oh shit, everyone hits the crowd different. So I'm like, and every crowd's different. So I'd be like, motherfucker, okay, like obviously there's always a competition. You're like, okay, I gotta be funnier. But at the same time, I'm like, I'd rather just fun. I just like just go out there and just have a blast. I don't even
Gotta have fun, man. That's what it's all about.
just have fun out there, man. I agree. I
Gotta
agree
have
with
gotta
you.
have fun.
Like I remember once, like I stupidly, I because I think it was I had a note for the joke and I forgot the joke, so it was supposed to be a herpes joke. But I remember I stayed there for like 30 seconds and I was like, forget about herpes, and everyone just started dying because they didn't know what the fuck are you talking about. But after a while, I'm like, okay, I'll just do it. But I'll actually I'll crack a joke, not just saying a random word for no reason. For no reason.
It's good to have jokes that
Oh,
just say random stuff. Cause like you could just say random stuff
yeah,
for
but it's like,
like
yeah,
for like you could make a whole career out of just saying random shit.
yeah,
Like I know people who actually like they'll be like, yo, they don't got that much good material, but they random stuff is good. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then I think I could have turned into that dude easily
Mhm.
because a lot of random shit I say is just
Because it's more the surprise factor. So you just don't know
yeah.
what's gonna happen. But if you have a surprise factor and it's a joke, it's like, dude, that hits way harder.
That way, yeah, exactly. That's what I found out is way better. So that's why I got into writing material too.
Yeah,
I even had people in my ears too, like, yo, you better not off writing jokes. You just better just saying
going off
stuff.
the no,
Yeah,
this
just
no.
saying stuff, just talking your shit. And then I even see comedians like that. But then I'm like, yo, I like that. But like, even though my comedian, like a comedian to me, in my mind is always Seinfeld. And I like his work ethic and the way he goes about doing the shit. And then after that, the whole craft of joke writing and performing.
Yeah.
Man, that's something. That's some comedian. That's the stand up comedian 101. You can't forget about that. You can't.
No, like I agree. I agree with the writing. I like Jerry Seinfeld's way of like he could articulate and just break down everything to that. It almost feels like a science when you actually pay attention to his writing.
Yeah,
But
exactly. But
but
like, there's other people too that are brilliant writers, like CK too.
yeah,
Like there's
CK is freaking hilarious. He's like one of
CK.
my favorite. Yeah,
Yeah, CK is hilarious. Like I remember where he took Seinfeld's joke and kind of made it like his joke a little. Not made it his joke, but he
yeah,
like transcribed it in his way.
yeah,
And then even Seinfeld laughed. Seinfeld was like, "Yo, that's not the joke, but like
yeah.
the way you said it, the way you totally CK'd it right there,
Yeah.
it's still funny, son."
I see the reverse. I think I think, or actually, no, it wasn't Louis. Louis, it was Jerry and Chris Rock. I think it was on that HBO thing where it was like Chris Rock.
Yeah, that's where I just talked the same shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
but
was.
it was. I think it was like Chris Rock's joke about oh, people are not happy about about the porn. They're saying like, oh, the difference between white porn and black porn. But then
Mhm.
Jerry switched it, and he's all like, you know, uh, I just found out that the black people are not very happy about the porn. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way
yeah,
the way he
exactly.
did it,
Yeah,
I was like, okay, that's funny.
yeah.
Yeah. No, no, but yeah, no, Louis, because Louis is, like used to, I think he used to travel with Jerry, so
Uh huh.
you always used to like just take in how he writes. But then when you see Louis writing, you're like, shit, you understand like each thing he's doing, same thing like Jerry, but like he just does it. He makes it more like it sounds like it's loose, but it's not loose. It's everything's written. Like it sounds like he's doing like off the top of his head. Whereas like when I seen like Dave Chappelle like doing like a 6 hour thing, it's like, yo, he's just talking, which I like. He's just talking. Trim it down to like Jerry style where you could write each thing, but it's still 6 hours. Like I don't have 6 hour material of talking, but you do talk all day, so like you
Yeah.
kind of technically do. So
Yeah, and plus, like most of when I seen when Dave Chappelle goes more than an hour and stuff,
yeah,
that's like a lot of crowd work too. He's talking to the crowd, drawing
yeah,
conversations out of them, and then from the conversations, he's connecting shit that he wrote.
yeah.
And he wrote a lot of shit,
Oh, definitely.
a lot of shit. This guy is crazy with it.
Cause
Mm.
like yeah, cause
Even
like I
it,
was yeah. Sorry.
it is 6 hour shows, though. He's not. It's not all killers,
No,
but
hell no, no.
it's just the way how you flow it in between shit is just what's making it look really good.
Yeah,
So I'm just like, yo, that's that ill style right there. The way it deliver and he had material and shit off the cuff. Like when you mixing all three of those, I think that's the best to me. Like
yeah,
that's the best because you don't want when you just got shit off the cuff. Like sometimes the crowd don't want to feed you no more.
yeah.
They want to see what you really about. Like, all right, motherfucker. Like, let's see what can you
You
make
like
us laugh
like
without,
without no joke, no material.
yeah, no, without us helping you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because
yeah. I
sometimes
understand. Yeah, yeah.
the crowd don't want to feel like that. Like, how the fuck did I come here? Like,
And I'm
yeah,
part of the joke. I'm
I'm
part of
part of
like
the
the act.
entertainment.
But
Yeah.
which I agree with you there. I find that mostly in like comedy clubs, like
Mhm.
actual like yeah, just like a certain comic like certain shows. I'm like I'll notice that. But if I do like an off brand show, it was just like
Yeah.
a random show. Like then when the audience is like into it, I'm like I like that too. And open mics. Like sometimes they'll participate, sometimes they won't. But like I like that. But like I find it like most like certain not all the time, but like in the comedy clubs that I've done or like or main shows like here in MTL, and then like there's a certain crowd that you'll ask them a question, it's just like a one short answer. That's it. Like they're not trying to talk to you.
Yeah, there's certain crowds. You got to read the room. You got to
Yeah,
read the room.
I
When
agree
they
with that.
want it, give. If when they want it, then play with them. When they
Yeah.
don't, then you just chill. Like I remember Shaika. I remember playing in Shaika. Sometimes I'll think like I got the crowd, but it's a coffee shop.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? So motherfuckers don't even want to be bothered. So
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, I got it. It's not about me hitting you guys. I'm about to just chill here and hit y'all from my gut
Yeah.
and see if that hit your ears because I'm not gonna try to grab your ears. I'm
No.
just gonna sit here and see what hit your ears,
Yeah.
and then that's what I'm gonna do. Like, so it's like, and that's the crowd work. That's how I work the crowd. Like I work it with the jokes or
Yeah.
through the jokes. Or if I hear it won't hit, I'll be like, yo,
Yeah.
realize it won't hit. Say some shit like, okay, I guess that didn't get a reaction from you. Keep sitting that coffee over there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like I find it's just being present, which are like later on I start getting like I'm like starting to get it like towards the end, where it's just like I remember at McKibben's, I remember I'd do my material and people weren't feeling it, but I knew some situation was happening where it was like apparently there was like a drug deal going on, It was like these guys like, yo, we're looking for drugs, and then these other guys are like, yeah, we got the drugs, and then everybody's talking about. So then I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then one guy's like, yo, I want to suck this dick for this drug. So I'm like, yo, who's
Hey,
sucking dick for?
yo,
I was like, who's sucking dick for drugs? And
that
then
was a
boom,
wild ass comedy show. What was?
yeah. Then the crowd start getting like, yo, dude, let me tell you. So now the crowd start getting involved. Then I start busting jokes with what they're telling me, and I was like, okay. So then I'm like, okay, like they just want to be part of the act. Where certain people like, no, they don't want to be part of the
They
act.
don't
So
want to be part of that. They
and
don't want to
so
be part of that drug dealing scheme that's going
yeah.
on. Some
It was
people
a
be
weird
like,
night.
what's going on? So, hey, is this
Yeah,
McKibbins, McLean's?
it was
Gotta be McLean's.
Yeah, McKibbins. It was
I
McKibbins because
miss McLean's though.
I
McLean's
miss
was really
McLean's. I miss
good. Miss McLean's had like the pool table, had
yeah,
my man Pete Mack behind the bar,
yeah.
drinks up,
Yo,
man. Yo.
that was a fun, and they had like a nice, they had a girl with like nice titties at the end, man. At the end,
Woo, yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
girl
don't,
had some. Oh yeah, I remember her.
yeah, because I remember. I think one night I went in and I guess there was no open mic, but then she's like, "Fuck it, here's a free drink." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then there was like these military guys, and that was like a night of itself. Like I think
Yeah,
Victor Caesar was there on the side.
yeah, Victor. Yo, it's all yo, what's Victor Caesar's son?
I saw him do. Did I see him do Mel's show? I think I saw him do Mel's show the other time. Mel's
All
one.
right, man.
I think so. I could
We're
be
gonna
wrong.
definitely see Victor Season when he comes when what
The
comedy showcase at the Melrose come back.
Yeah, definitely. That should
Definitely
be.
comedy at the Brass Door is coming back.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
hit the
the
mic
best.
with the mask and all of that.
Do we have
You
Dated
know
with the
what I
mask?
mean?
We have
Yeah,
Dated.
of course
Seriously?
you got it. Of course. You gotta hit everything with the mask.
No, I
Right.
think when you're on stage, you don't need the mask. But like if you're off stage, because you still get. I'm pretty sure you're still gonna sanitize. 'Cause I don't think everyone's freaking vaccinated by then. Well,
Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. It's the
yeah,
drama.
yeah.
Mad drama.
We're gonna see because like even because like I say, if you say you take the vaccination, you still got to take wear the mask. Like you still have to do the precautions. So
Okay, I'm taking precaution. I'm taking precaution. I'm taking precaution, B. I'm taking precaution. And I'm taking my ears to the street. Yo, as speaking of the streets, like some people will say J Lo's for the streets and shit like that because she's switching up. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy as you peep J Lo with Ben Affleck back with Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Oh, she's back with Ben Affleck.
I think so. Yup.
I don't blame him. She's like, okay, his dick she recognized. She's like, fuck, okay, he's all
She
right.
she ditched a Rod for good now.
Yeah, I knew they were gone. I knew they were separated, but I didn't know what was going.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought they was getting things back together. I thought they was making up, but found out that A Rod, when it came to A Rod making up, they were just talking about A Rod releasing makeup for men line.
What?
Yeah, that's the only makeup when it comes to makeup in A Rod. That's the only makeup they talking about. A Rod got a new makeup line.
Man, that's not my business, man. That's none of the shit, man.
And
What
then,
do you think of that?
But more bad. No, wait. What I think about that,
Yeah.
I'll get back to that in a minute. J Lo, though, speaking of more J Lo, Lil Diddy for Throwback Thursday post up a picture, and the picture was him and J Lo, like back in the day, holding hands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And this was just days after she was just seen with Ben.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, she's like, she has enough money, but she's like, shit. Like now, Ben Affleck he's still making DC money because he still wants to go. Now he wants to go. He's still making money.
Yeah.
Puff Daddy's a billionaire.
Yeah, because Puff Daddy's a bills.
He's a billionaire, so he's like, shit. I fucked up. Like I left, and now he's a billionaire.
Yeah, billionaire.
So he's like, oh, let me let you get that nostalgia picture going on. But he's all like, motherfucker, I make deals every day. So
and this ain't the. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. No, nothing important. I just like, he's always thinking about like the new deal every time. So I was like, why am I gonna go back? Why am I gonna backtrack when I could just get a new deal? I could get a new J Lo.
I don't know, man. I think J Lo got that good, B. It's something about these girls, B, because
good that he keep dropping them.
No, because they keep circulating around. Like you wondering, like how come? Okay, she just got dropped from a famous dude, but
Yeah,
then after that, she getting picked up by the famous dude, or she might go back to the old thing. You might hear stories like that, and I'm like, is it because because they so high up there, they don't got too much people in a circle like that, so
yeah,
if anything, they might tend to stay in the same group of people. So if
yeah,
things go wrong with one person, yeah, they might go back to an ex or somebody that's close to that
yeah.
to their ex or whatever.
I mean, like they were almost married. They were almost married. If it wasn't
Yeah.
for the strip club incident, like, they were pretty much almost there. Or probably there's more shit to it too with the Ben Affleck thing. I
But
think,
then but did J I was saying like, or they could have that good though, because like I'm thinking like Kim K. Kim K just broke up with Kanye,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
But now there's rumors of Kim K being with Drake. Now Drake done taste everything. Rihanna,
mm,
he done had her everything.
mm,
And then after that, Kanye, yo, of course he's going. If he got a chance at Kim K,
yeah.
if Kim K
Drake.
on your,
Oh,
if
Drake's
Kim
gonna
K on
definitely.
your dick, and after you done had damn near all the pussy on the world, but then all of a sudden Kim K on your dick, I
Yeah.
can't blame Drake right now. So
Drake's always going for the top, man.
yeah, I
He's always
can't blame him. I can't blame him for nothing.
nah, man.
Even that chick got 4 kids with Kanye.
Okay,
Okay,
but
exactly,
she's part of American royalty.
exactly.
Yeah,
Drake could have any chick in the world, and
yeah.
this chick got 4. But I'm like, yo,
But
Kim K must, yeah.
that brand,
I
like,
don't know about the brand. I think Kim K got that good. Now
nah,
listen,
nah, nah. I think it's the brand. I think it's the brand.
nah. Kanye, she got that good. She a little cray cray, but she got that good.
Yeah,
Kanye couldn't deal with the cray cray. That shit made him cray.
yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm,
That's
I'm,
the
I'm
thing.
not saying she doesn't have good pussy. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure there's some tight pussy out there that's like way
It's
like way
exactly,
better. There's way better.
exactly. I know Drake is tripping right now, but I
No,
couldn't blame him. I
you just
can't
see the
blame him
name.
for the trip.
He's like, dude, okay, this is a famous girl, a famous girl that everyone
But
says
Drake
she's
got
hot.
bread. Drake don't need to attach that. Drake don't need to. Drake don't need his
What?
fan.
He needs royalty. A
No,
royalty to married to royalty. He needs it. He needs
nah,
it.
nah. Drake
Dude,
don't need that
you're
shit.
automatic.
Drake is number one right now. Drake is royalty
He
himself.
is, but why not be
He's,
higher? Why not be higher, man?
wait a second. Hold up. You think Drake?
What high?
I think Drake's status in social. I think Drake's social status is higher than Kim's right now.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Notice that all the Kardashians pull their show, except for like, maybe I think one of the two of the one of the younger sisters. But everyone pulls their show. Why? They're doing something in the background, and I think everyone like Drake. I think Drake knows. He's like, shit. They're doing something in the background. They're like the shadow people. Like the Illuminatis.
The
So it's like
dungeon.
the dungeon. You know what it is.
The dungeon. It's all dungeon mess. That's what
so
this
so he's
is.
like,
Cause yo, that's crazy. Drake used to fuck with J Lo. Oh, here
really?
we
But
go. This is some dungeon mess, B.
no, yeah.
This is some dungeon
Dungeon
mess.
business. I think it's a dungeon business, man.
It's some dungeon mess. Well, how we ended up talking about dungeon? Yo, they got us.
The God is getting, but yeah,
We
but
ended up
because I mean,
talking about
you're
dungeon
right.
mess.
Because you're right. Because like, dude, he's number one. He doesn't need, like, if you're talking about status, he doesn't need the extra status. But like,
Yeah.
why would they pull out their all their shows? Like, and then like, what are they gonna do in the background? They must be doing some dungeon business.
Yo, there's some dungeon business. You know what? This is stupid, yo. You know what's crazy? We went from J Lo and with Ben, but then Diddy. It's all some dungeon. They all connected. B.
They're all connected.
Next thing you know, in 2 weeks, Drake gonna come out with a single, and Ben Affleck's gonna be featured on that shit, man. I'm telling you, yo.
Yeah,
This
it's all.
some bullshit, son. These motherfuckers done got us caught up in some dungeon entertainment news.
Dungeon
That's what we
Entertainment.
just became, son.
Dungeon Entertainment.
Dude,
That's my new name, man. That's my new
that's
name.
what we are now, son. In Dungeon Entertainment News. You know, this motherfucker's fucking with this motherfucker, is fucking with that motherfucker, is fucking with that motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
But
Yeah.
back to that, which is fucking with the first motherfucker we were talking about in the first place.
Ways, yeah, because they all fuck with each other. That's okay.
And that's all in Dungeon Entertainment News.
Dungeon, I'm
They're all
down with it.
fucking with each other, basically.
Yeah,
And they're all fucking with each other. And at the end of the day, they're all fucking with us. Good
yeah.
night. Signing off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna go Alex Jones like fucking just fucking gay frogs and like I'm not going that far. But
Yo, Alex Jones. But speak of Bill Gates. Now, here's another one now.
oh shit, there he comes.
Bill Gates. They all found Bill Gates. They said Bill Gates because Bill Gates just divorced from his wife, and now we know why.
What?
Because he was tapping ass.
You was tapping whose ass?
He was tapping ass. Yo, okay, this is what they saying. They trying to say two things. They trying to say that his friendship with Anna Beling, but I don't even know this chick's name. I was googling this bitch's name. I'm sorry, no, I said that in a good way.
But wait,
I was googling this. I
who
was
is it,
googling.
girl?
I was jiggling this girl Bill. It's Bill Gates' ex.
Okay.
All right, before, but they still was holding Ann Winball. Blad. Ann Winblad was Bill Gates' ex before he married Melinda, and then but they still kept a close friendship. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
here he comes.
Yeah, know what I mean. And meanwhile, Anne Belinda was, becoming a billionaire of her own.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, she was getting bread of her own. Right,
Yeah.
right. Like she was sucking dick on the side, but it's all good. Bill Gates.
Come on, man.
Now
You
they
know
think what?
Yes. No, go for it.
But they saying Bill Gates is she was they saying that friendship was a reason why they broke up, and then but Bill Gates did admit to cheating, and they saying it was with this Chain girl, this girl named Chain, this Chinese shit.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the real reason. They trying to say that she's the real reason why they broke up.
But think about this. You're like you're at one point the most richest, powerful guy on the planet. You're richer than some of the royalty around the world. You don't think he's gonna be
Yeah,
banging bitches?
shorty name is Shelly Wang. Of course, of course.
You're the most richest guy on the planet. You think that's gonna stop you from like just picking bitch? I remember I was actually reading up about like other kings in Asia and stuff like that, and it was the one of Thailand. I remember seeing his picture, but I didn't notice this guy would bang a chick. So he married a chick, bang a chick, have 5 kids. He said, "Fuck it, she ain't part of the royal family anymore." Did take all the royal status. This now like he's like the kids are not mine. Fuck it. Boom, girl's gone. Gets another fucking bitch. Fucks the bitch. She's like, nah, fuck it. This girl's cray cray. Then he takes the girl that's in charge of the military. Fucking bangs that. While banging that, he bangs the other one that replaced her in the military. Bangs her too. So he apparently he's the first royal to have 2 fucking bitches at the same time. And then freaking took one of them out. It's like, nah, this girl's cray cray. She's trying to like use her power against me. Boom. I'm like, dude. So I'm like, yo, if this is you got this king doing this shit, you telling me like Bill Gates richer than this dude, and you telling me he ain't doing the same thing?
Yeah, of course. You gotta do it. You gotta bust nuts. You gotta spread your seed. Listen,
Yeah.
I think I like that. I like the motivation to do especially if you cray cray, shorty cray cray. You know what I'm
Eliminated.
saying?
Yeah.
He had to keep his mentally space healthy
Yeah.
to stay away from that. I'm sure he was in the child's life still. You know what I'm saying? But
I hope so.
that's
I hope
another
so.
situation. You know what I mean? Because that's another thing too. All right, now it's all about handling that deal and letting your shorty know what's real. Yo, that shit rhymes, so you know it's the truth. Here's a dope. Here's the thing. It's like when you got us men now, we're in an age where we gotta be where monogamous is like the number one primary thing. But it's in our nature, it's in a lot of men's nature not to be monogamy. And it's in the nature of a female to be monogamous. That's the thing. That's
Yeah,
the thing that they push it. And then that's what like now because you go to churches, you see marriages, you gotta be married and all that. But
yeah,
then then after that you see the guys like yo, they get tired after having that one pussy and shit like that, and they don't understand it because it's nature. It's nature, dog. It's really
I mean,
it's nature, son. It's nature. Now here's the thing. It ain't. Here's the thing. Now
yeah,
here's the thing. It's not fucking. It's not like a pimp thing. It's not wrong to have so many girls like
yeah,
that.
or the reverse, whatever.
Yeah,
Girl with the
or the girls that I mean,
if they want to
if
smash,
if they
whatever.
can handle that, that's the
Yeah,
thing though.
yeah.
They not meant to handle that. We're
No,
kind of meant to handle.
we're supposed to be the ones, but
Yeah, we're the ones that meant to handle that because a lot of problem. But if you do want to now, not be, I'm not saying
I'm just I'm just I'm just I'm just
if
doing a
you do
yin and
want to
yang thing
get
for no
to that,
reason.
if you do want to be one, have that one chick.
Mm,
Here's a lot of here now. Here's where I see a lot of men fail.
mm,
It's keeping the relationship, the
fire.
spark up and all that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like having the chick, even if you down to have the chick down with you, you gotta treat her like she your best friend, and you know what I mean. She the hottest thing damn near every time. Like it's like
no, it's the same.
you gotta have that intimacy, keep the intimacy stills, not through physical, but like talking and stuff,
Yeah,
shit like that, and like just really be together and stuff. Like anyway,
you,
you gotta keep that out throughout the whole thing. Like don't be
yeah,
complacency. Don't
yeah,
have her thinking like, "Oh, you're not the guy that I met when I first met you," and shit like that. Had shit change and shit like that because now
yeah,
you just a boring ass dude. Nah, don't and that's where I see a lot of people go through, and that's probably what happened with Bill Gates and shit like that. Because even though that's the thing, you could be rich, you could have so much bread,
yeah,
but that shit won't matter. Like that shit could attract them. But
yeah.
to keep them, that's
Yeah.
what you're gonna need. You're gonna need that intimacy and that not try to not to be complacency.
No, because
That shit rhymed
I
again, so you know it's the
do
truth.
this.
A nigga spitting out here, son. I'm spitting, B. I'm spitting. But go ahead,
Just
spit what you gotta say. I think this cookie was deep. It's edible. I
oh,
think.
you're funny. You're funny. No, we call it like I hear a lot from the guys that were in long relationships. I know I've never been in a really long relationship at all, but like like it's like it's almost like you're picking up the girl every day. So it's the same girl, but you're picking her up like again, like every day. Every day you should be like in a mode of just like spitting game.
Mm.
So I feel like the game when you do the game outside. So when you're outside and you're picking up, it's different girls. But now if you have that one, it's almost like you're picking up every time. It's like the same girl, but you're picking her up every day.
Mm. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
because then
That's how you gotta go.
that's why it's like, oh, you're not the same guy. But it's like, yeah, the guy that got you is the one that was picking you up. But now every day is different. You don't know if she's freaking sad, she's angry, she's whatever the fuck it is. So you got to play through the emotions and all that freaking fun stuff.
But
And
that's the yeah. Go ahead.
no,
Finish.
go for it. Sorry.
Oh, I was about to say because a lot of motherfuckers feel that too. A lot
Yeah,
of motherfuckers don't know how to kind of read a woman too. I see,
read the room.
like read the room. Nah, because
Yeah,
but a woman, she does the typical, she's angry, but she's like, I don't want to talk. Like
yeah,
she does want to talk. It's just
she
like
do.
you got to really bring this shit out of her,
Yeah,
out of her, like really out of her. And then when you do bring it out of her, you don't talk. You listen. You don't
Yeah,
argue. You don't say shit. You
yeah,
listen. And then after that, when she be like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker is actually listening," and
mm,
then you know what I'm saying, but don't argue. You look,
yeah,
and then that's why I see a lot of motherfucking men fail when it's that point.
yeah. Just forget.
Motherfuckers will actually be like, "Fine, hit the couch,
Yeah,
we'll go to bed, turn the other way." A lot of motherfuckers.
yeah. Oh no, there's motherfuckers I know just like sleep in different rooms.
Yeah, because that's what you see our parents did and shit like that. So a lot
Yeah,
of motherfuckers don't know about like a good way on how to handle relationship. Like I seen, so like lucky for me, my parents, I didn't see that type of loving ways in my household,
mm,
but I got to sleep over in some places, like
yeah. French. Yeah,
I'm gonna say some white households,
yeah,
some other places that were where I know. I think I seen no. Of course, I seen some loving black families. I'm not.
yeah. No,
I
I
seen
seen
some.
it all over. Yeah,
Yeah, I seen some loving families, where you see, the wife and the husband, still getting it on in front of the kids and shit like that.
yeah,
And I'm like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers really expressing their love out here,
yeah,
motherfucker would still touch that his wife's ass right in front of the kid, and
yeah,
and then they're like, mom and kid like, mommy, dad, what you guys doing? Oh, you guys always kissing, you know what I'm saying? I was
yeah.
like, you know, and then you don't see that kind of stuff a lot in Haitian households, you know what I
No, no,
mean?
no,
But
no,
like,
no. They don't play like that.
yeah,
No.
but in
Play,
other households, yeah,
yeah,
that's why the bullshit continues till this day with us because you don't see it a lot. But with that, like, it's growing. Like you got to see love in households to see, like, okay, that's how you really hold it down and carry it out with
yeah.
the kids. Because I even see it. Like I remember, damn, I learned something. I was with my girlfriend. And then a really a strain on a relationship was when me and her started working at the same spot together.
Well, yeah. Now you're
And
there
then
all the time. Yeah,
yeah, and then after that we go home and then I'm there and then that started really straining our shit. And then I didn't really know what I was you see the shit before? I
hmm.
didn't know anything about that shit.
Oh, but we all didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know
We all
anything. Yeah, so now when I'm after home, as soon as we go home and shit, I can see she's bad and shit. I can feel it. But then I'm just like, man,
what
I
did I
didn't
do?
even want to, and I didn't even want to fuck. But then I'm like so immature and not even want to talk to her. I'll just be like, yo, I don't. I'm about to go play video games, whatever.
Yeah,
I even and then even to the times when there was supposed to be some times when I'm supposed to talk to her and shit like that, but I want to play video games and I'll jerk off and shit like that, like so blind.
just to avoid
Yeah,
the fight
yeah,
coming in. That is,
just to avoid like, yo, I don't want to see. I just worked with her and all that, da da da
yeah,
da. But meanwhile, she's banking other motherfuckers behind me and banking the motherfucker at work. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? This is how stupid I am
Oh shoot.
because I
No, no,
didn't know.
you didn't.
Because
Yeah,
I didn't know any of that other shit though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I should have known that other shit though. You know what I'm saying? That
She'll
that
look
was on
for it.
me. That's on me. That's
Yeah,
on me. I'm that's on me. I'm not gonna say my ex. I'm not gonna be here be like, God damn, my girl's a slut and a bitch. Like that was her when I met her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I fell in love with her when I was after everybody in the chat fucked her, and then after that I got the fucker, and then I fell in love. You know what I'm saying? So
That's it.
I
You just
already
fell in
know
love.
what the fuck I was into when I got out that shit.
Yeah.
It was, I know what box I was in once I got up out that box. Once I was in, even though I was,
I mean, technically, you're still in. You were
I
still
was
in
in the
at the
box.
time.
I was in a box. Once I got in the box, and then I knew I was type of box I was in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Once I got about the box, though, anyway. Yeah,
No, no, no. I understand. No, I understand what you're. I understand what you're saying. But it's funny because when you go to like these certain bars and clubs and you talk you chop a lot, and
yeah,
like I'm not experienced at all. But like when there's certain scenarios where I think I'm like shit. This bitch is married, kids, career. Don't give a fuck. She's still out here trying to fuck. It doesn't give a fuck. So then I'm like, okay, you're just not reading the room. So now that's what I liked about picking up, because like you start seeing patterns, like, oh, okay, this is why this bitch is doing this. So then if I see that in a relation, like I'll go to I remember I went to this, my buddy threw a house party type thing, and then
Mm-hmm.
I swear I didn't know who this girl was. She's like, oh, we're playing beer pong. Okay, let's do teams. And every time she asked in front of my, asked in front of my thing, I'm like, okay, we can just, grab the ass a bit. She's not saying nothing. She's just smiling. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. This is cool. We're doing her thing. All of a sudden, like later in the party, my boy's like, oh, this is this guy's girlfriend. You sure? He's like, yeah. Okay, whatever, whatever you say. Then after that, she go. Or then I hear, oh, she went to Cuba. She got banged out by a bunch of dudes, and they had that on camera. I said, I don't know what you guys. I told you at the house party. This is how she was going down. You can't even read that then. It's like, okay, well then, Frank, there's no way you couldn't have saw that coming. You couldn't have saw that. If you can't read the rule, you can't read what's going. That's what I like about picking up. That you start seeing patterns. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
you're not gonna be right all the time. You're not gonna be right all the time. But
Nah,
you start seeing it. You start seeing. Oh, wait a minute. No, no, no. This bitch about to do it.
word. I did read the rule. I did read the rule with my ex for damn sure, son. So like what? But once I learned the shit now I started reading the room now though.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to learn how to read the room, and you gotta learn how to be intimate, and you know what I'm saying,
You
be
have to. Yeah. Like
and
that's another
if
game.
you want to choose that way to be
Yeah.
monogamous and shit like that. I don't know. It's like that's the shit
Oh,
that I'm
I'd
learning.
say be upfront. I'm like, yeah, they'll get pissed. For me, I'm like, yeah, they'll get pissed. Yeah, I just want to show someone else. Yeah, of course. They're like, what the fuck? I don't want you going around doing things. But I'd rather be upfront, so that like, yeah, whether they're pissed or not, they're like, okay, at least they know where it's at. I mean, they're not gonna like maybe fully invest or whatever it is, or they're gonna try win you over or whatever tactics it is. But I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, you're the only one, and then go around. It's like, now when you get caught, it's like, oh, now it's all in the open. It's like, fuck it, man. Fuck it,
Yeah,
man.
yo, if you're gonna choose to be that route now, you just gotta let them shorties know that, like, yo, listen, man, this is Lion King. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Yo, I'm out here.
you know what I mean? I'm out here, but you gotta be here holding it down, holding the herd, chill with these lioness, hold the crib down.
That's
You know
it.
what I'm
That's why
saying?
you could be a scar motherfucker. You be a scar motherfucker, or
Right,
else
like,
you end up like Mufasa, hanging off cliffs when you get caught and shit, and
you
then
know
you
what the
die out.
thing is? They make these polygamy. They make these guys though that do that shit. Now there's guys that do that shit though that make them look that makes it
Bad,
look real
bad.
bad.
Yeah, of course.
Like they have the girls in some like on some slavery shit. Like the girls
Yeah,
living in
but
shacked out cribs. I'm like, hold up, okay, if you're gonna have hoes now, this ain't the way to do it. Now this is
exactly.
the way you making it look bad now. So this ain't. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
You don't look like Superfly. You supposed to look like Superfly. Shit, this look crazy, son. How you got each chick in a trailer and shit, and then
yeah,
each trailer got like 10 of your kids. Like, yo, this should be crazy with these motherfuckers, son.
yeah.
Like
That's a
some
bit much.
motherfuckers be like, because some motherfuckers make it look cool. They be like polygamy or
Or
no
yeah, like open relationship.
open relationships
Shit.
or
Yeah,
shit like that. You
yeah,
know what I mean? But then after that, you got these motherfuckers talking about polygamy,
yeah,
colony, community, or some shit like that.
yeah.
And then they live in a crib, and then these chicks live
Living in dungeons and shit, man.
yeah, shit like that. Cribs, like, you know what I mean? And then they be happy when they leave these shits with stories, and they be like, living in there was, but he told us that we'll be safe under the Lord. They have some crazy ass stories. I'll be like, yo, brother, this ain't the way to do it, man. This ain't you.
Something like the
You
Catholic Church, man, like the old school
yeah,
Catholic Church.
son.
The priest knows best, man.
This motherfucker, and I bet you he in the streets talking about, yeah, yo, don't worry. He probably in the bars, like the motherfuckers is like, yo, where you? How come you ain't hollering at these girls? He's like, man, I got a whole stable of hoes. Then the brother be like, word, oh shit, you sound like man, cool, but nah, it don't even be that.
No, no, no.
It be a real stable of hoes, and they living on some real. They living on some real. They really
Like
like they need some. Yeah,
farmland
they
shit.
really, yeah, they need rescue. They need help.
Yeah,
There's
that's a
stable of
yeah.
hoes that's locked up. It's probably
Yeah.
locked up and shit.
See
This
that I
motherfucker.
don't like. That I don't
Yeah.
like. I don't like that. I don't like when the girl has no absolute choice. That then I don't like that shit. I
Yeah.
like oh listen, if you, I'm doing my thing, whatever, do what you want to do. Like if it's my girlfriend, then no, I
Yeah.
don't want her doing like going all over the place.
You're supposed to actually love in a way that a person feels free. All
Yeah,
right.
hey,
So
do whatever
like
the fuck
if
you
you
want to
feel,
do.
yeah, if you feel like if you love, because here's the thing, you a lot of girls, you motherfuckers wanna like all of a sudden, okay, if you smash a chick,
Yeah,
a lot of motherfuckers be like, okay, yo, that's my girl, da da da.
yeah.
But yo, a lot of girls probably be like, yo, they
I'm gonna
probably felt the chemistry during that smash and like, yo, I'm not even
feeling
fucking
it.
with that dude again. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So now but in art, sometimes we're thinking like, yo, it's hard, but or or if there are girlfriend, boyfriend, and then after that, yo, check it though. Like, say if I smash,
yeah.
motherfucker, and then the chick is like, nah, she's not feeling me, and then I might see her the next day talking to the next dude,
Another
and I
dude.
might
Yeah,
be jealous and shit. And
yeah.
then I mean that's how some motherfuckers be. Now you just
No,
gotta take it in the fact that like, yo, she didn't even say that,
we're
yo,
we're down.
yeah, or you're my man.
No,
So like,
why?
you know
Why
what
you?
I'm saying?
No, no, but
Why you even catching feelings? Or even in the time, or even if y'all was a man, she said, um, even she said you was my man. Even if you were, I
she
was her
said it.
man,
Yeah.
or that person was man. Even if that person had talked to her,
Hmm.
you got to know that, like, yo, if it does carry any far further,
Yeah.
you know that she's for the streets, whatever.
Yeah.
But don't feel away or whatever. You gave her as
Yeah.
much love as you can, and
Mm.
now that person's out your life, and you can make room for
You
the
get to the
person that
next
does
one.
deserve your love.
You just get.
Or
Yeah.
if you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, that's I'm your man and shit like that, and she does talk, you got to trust the fact that, like, listen, your love is be for each other is so strong
Mm.
that even though her talking to it's not gonna break that. You just gotta trust that. You got love in where a person feels free. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? That's how love really fucking goes, through that trust, through
yeah.
that. I'm really talking. I'm spitting, son. That edible, boy, got me feeling like Dr. Phil out here, son. Got me
I,
feeling like Kevin Samuel.
I
Not
could
Kevin
change
Samuels.
your
They joking
life.
this motherfucker right now. I
Oh,
don't
they're
even feel.
choking.
No,
They're
they
choking.
joking Kevin Samuels right now.
Oh shit. God.
I seen this lady spitting hard. He was like, Kevin Samuel, you look like a fucking monkey.
Oh shit.
You
Okay.
think you're
Oh
nice with
fuck.
the. I was
Oh
like, oh
fuck.
damn, I
Oh
like
fuck.
Kevin.
I'm out.
Kevin Samuels, he's spitting some nice. He's helping some brothers out, man. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to any black man trying to help another man trying to
Man.
do
Yeah.
good. I don't care if they out here trying to get money or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically his content is trying to help motherfuckers,
Get
and
girls.
yeah, girls, like I don't think he's, because the girl, the lady was spitting on Kevin Samuels, like Kevin
Yo,
Samuels is out
she's
here,
raging, man. She's
like,
raging.
yeah, like he's out here bashing black women. So I'm
Yeah.
like, so it is
But,
what it is.
here's one thing, and I'm going to give you an example. Like one night that happened, and I remember it pissed me off, and then I realized, you know what? Because people don't know how to separate. There's the game. There's
The
like you
game,
it's
son.
the game. It's the
It's
game.
not a fucking game, though.
Game.
Hold on, it's not that.
I'm sure you had to. No, like you got people that like you have like the couples game. If you want to play like the marriage game, fine, no problem. And then you got like the game where people are just like, yo, we're just out here, we're just doing a thing, we're picking up, that's it. And I noticed people don't know how to separate that shit. Like I remember I went to this club with my buddy, and this guy's like, he's like, oh, I want to get a girlfriend, da da da, blah blah blah. But he's in his 40s, so he's like, yo, I want he wants to just lock down somebody. I said, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. So, but I'm just tagging along. We talked to a group of these girls. I think it was like it was one of their birthdays. So all of a sudden, like boom, like slowly, like we talk with them, But every time he's like, yo, let's buy drinks. I'm like, dude, why are you buying drinks for people you don't know? Wait, man, wait, just wait.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing? So then I remember they slowly, like, they're chilling with us. Slowly, I remember the girl's like, okay, we're just going dancing. She puts the bags near us. I said, okay, watch, you're gonna come back. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna buy some tequilas. Bro, stop that shit, man. What's wrong with you, man? He's another Mexican guy. But I was just like, dude, stop that shit. Don't worry. If they want to drink, they want it. So then later on, the girl straight says it when we're talking. And this is why I said, well, listening. She's talking, saying, like, I don't trust dudes. Because, like, we see these dudes buying drinks for them. And then they're like, yo, you guys want the drinks? Because we're not going to drink it. I said, no, I'm not gonna drink it. So we were making fun of the guys. But I said, oh, yo, give me the drink. I'll just toast them. I'll toast them with their drink that they bought for you. And I'll be drinking that shit, but I'm not gonna drink it. So then all of a sudden, after all the conversation, the guy goes, "Oh, dude, he bought shots for everybody. Nobody drinks." I'm like, "Dude, did you just see that they rejected another group's freaking drinks? Why are you buying drinks when they just rejected in front?" So then this girl, I remember this one girl said, "Oh, she's
He
married."
didn't read the room. He didn't read the room,
He didn't read the
son.
room. He didn't read the room. So then this girl straight said, that's why I said the girl said she was like a teacher or something. She had 2 kids. She had a husband, but she likes to travel. I said, oh, cool, whatever, man. Da, da, da. He mentioned, I don't know why he mentions that I'm a comedian. So I'm like, I don't like mentioning anything. I just say, yeah, I just work, whatever. I don't mention nothing. So
Cause you think they were gonna ask you, hey, you're a
you
comedian?
want to bust a joke?
No,
You want to bust a
no,
joke?
no, yeah, make some jokes, babe, bust a joke,
And I was
say a
like, no,
joke.
no, no, I hate that shit. So I'm like, no, just don't say nothing. There's like
You know
say
what I say? You know what I say when they ask me that? I'm like, do you ask a fucking doctor to do surgery? Do you fucking ask a cook to fucking cook something for you right in front of you?
yeah.
What the fuck? Why you guys keep asking comedians do a joke? Do
Yeah.
you ask a shoe salesman to sell a goddamn shoe?
In the club.
Yeah.
In the club. So then to end the story, I remember so she's saying all the shit, and then she goes, "Oh, what you guys doing after?" So I'm trying to chop this girl, but he keeps trying to go after this girl. Like he has like another company thing he does that deals with like the kids. So he's trying to give his business card to her every time, but she keeps talking to me. So then all of a sudden he's like, okay, whatever. He got her number. He's like, all right, cool. I want to go on a date on this girl. I said, motherfucker, you didn't read the room at all. She's just said she doesn't like drinks. You buying drinks. She said she has a family. You're talking about dates. What dates are you talking about? She just wants to fuck. She just wants to fuck. Why you talking about dates? But you didn't separate. You didn't separate the couples game from the fucking game, man. You didn't separate it. So now you're not reading nothing at all. Now
He's not reading the room. You know what though? It's crazy. He got to the promised land. He got to the promised land though. Still,
yeah,
even after all his
we're
work, even after not reading the room, but he still didn't read the room. He didn't read the room to the fact that because I was kind of there too. You're focused on
trying to
that's
get
the
it. Yeah,
thing on
I
trying to get
failed
it.
too. I failed
But you
multiple
got to
times.
read the room. You really got to read the room because he was supposed to hit it and then hit it good and then hit it so good after a couple of months. She's
Yeah,
gonna be like, "Oh, papi, I don't want you to be with nobody else."
yeah. She's gonna she'll if she wants to do you wants you to be the side thing, no problem. Because
Yeah,
the friends were still down. It's just like I remember like
you just gotta. I gotta reiterate my homie Coach Corey Wayne shit. Hang up.
oh, I
You
remember
just
him. Yeah,
you gotta hook up, hang out. No, you gotta you gotta hang out, have fun, and hook up, son.
yeah. Just have fun. She was having a blast. She was just like it went from like barely any conversation to like man now they're getting drink around us
Right.
and we're talking about travel lodges and shit like that after. So it's oh perfect. So even if I'm not smashing this one, the other friends are still down.
Oh,
Like
exactly.
so I'm like,
Just be nice.
just be nice. All you gotta do, we just be nice. We fucking get a room on the freaking thing, call it day. This guy's talking about dates. I'm like, oh Jesus, no.
Nah,
She just said about family.
you ride the wave, B. Ride the
The wave.
wave.
But he's talking about. But in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I can't blame him because he's like looking for a relationship. But
Yeah.
this
Nah,
bitch,
but that's what you know what I thought? I thought when you're looking for a relationship, it's all about riding the wave and then
yeah,
and then you find a wave that you
That
just
you
riding for a
connect
long
with.
time.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you looking like, oh shit, it's just relationships, and like that
Yeah,
dead ass, yo.
I agree
That's
with
what
that.
relationships is. You
Yeah,
like, oh shit, like y'all both looking back like, yo, we've been riding this wave for a minute. Y'all, you want to just ride this wave exclusively, and then you're like, yeah, like, all right, cool, cool.
but yeah, also you got to pick up, like I said, you got to read the room. You got to pick up on her habits.
Yeah, you
Like
just
yeah, like how easy did you pick her up? How did like can somebody else get it?
I'm not even worried about all that, man. But
I'm very
that's see, that's when my love in a way that free kick in.
yo.
Love in a way that's free. I don't give a fuck about all that. Who picked that up? How many motherfuckers she
No,
shit
no, no,
before this?
not her history, not the full history, but but how she's doing it? How
Yeah, exactly.
just
But yeah, you know what? You know what? During all of that,
yeah,
there's a thing called I'm watching her level of attractiveness towards me. You know what I'm saying?
that too.
So yeah, I through like I'm watching like, yo, how often is she calling me, or like, you know what I'm saying? Do I gotta make the dates often? Like,
Yeah,
am I talking if I gotta put out more often, more love than her? You're like, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching all of this
yeah,
during this shit. If I'm putting out more good efforts, like I'm
yeah.
not saying it's some, but if it's like, if it's not,
There's too many times where my boys like, dude, man, we're going on dates, we're doing this, I'm setting this up, and then all of a sudden, like when he sees the breakup happened 6 months, 6 years later, you're like, he doesn't see where it's coming from, but we're seeing like, oh, she's going on business trips, and she's a secretary. What the fuck you talking about?
oh, come on,
What the fuck you? Like
come
just like
on,
little
bro.
thing, little thing. Oh, we're just going out girls' night out. How many nights?
Nah,
Like, how many nights, man?
that shit happened. That's the same shit that happened to me. I'll be
Yeah.
like, all right, man, cool.
Yeah, cool. It's cool. Yeah, no se
Cool.
puede que.
I got my joystick in my hand.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
She
Both of them.
getting pumped by motherfuckers. I'm like, and then what's funny is that I quit. Like, I'll be like, yo, you know what? It's funny because I will quit. I was quitting the game. I quit the game, and she fuck with niggas. In I quit the game to be with her,
Yeah,
But
but
then
she
she
just
was
still like the
fucking.
game. She likes the game.
Yeah, she was fucking motherfuckers that was still in the
The
goddamn
damn
game. So
game.
I'm just like, Jesus
It's
Christ.
it's excitement. It's excitement.
Yeah, exactly. And then you know what's crazy? I got back in the game and I got my little revenge. We'll talk about that off the air. You know what I'm saying? But I found out how I got my little revenge later. Like, I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. The world
Yeah,
is a small place. It's
it
small
is.
place.
It's
But
very small.
word, son. It's a small place. We could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Matter
Oh
of
no,
fact, it's so small. Matter of fact, I feel like it's gonna be on Dungeon Entertainment News, like
dungeon
real soon.
entertainment. I'm down. I'm
Dungeon
down.
Entertainment.
Because you look at all these other dungeon guys. These guys always smashing all over the place. So it's like, yeah, of
Son,
course.
it's your son. It's because it's not that. Like I was
No,
saying,
I'm down with
it's
it.
that
I'm down with it.
bomb. I think J
Why
Lo
not?
and Kim K. It. You know what? It's crazy because it's that bomb. I feel it's that bomb. They got a
Yeah,
bomb okay, now if you a guy Future, because did you see Future, he was dating Steve Harvey's chick. Now Michael B. Jordan is dating Steve Harvey's chick,
yeah.
Steve
Okay,
Harvey's daughter.
okay.
You know what I mean? And then it's like all these famous people got to stay with famous people.
People
Dungeon,
like
like
the
Dungeon.
royalty, like the
Yeah,
royalty, like the dungeon business. Just
yeah.
you gotta stay connected. Like you see, like it's
But
weird.
I
You see,
felt like the dungeon people got good. I feel like they got that good. I feel like if I become in the dungeon people, like I would probably fuck Amber Rose, even though I know Amber Rose fucked Joe Button, Fabulous,
I'm not saying not to fuck it.
Kanye,
I'm
and
not saying
all
not to
these
fuck it.
famous rappers and shit. I'll still hit Amber Rose.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
not
get
saying
up
not to
in
fuck
there.
it.
Yeah, I still. And then after Drake hit it, probably I'll hit fucking Kim Kardashian. I'll come back in there and then hit J Lo too. And listen, I'll be being in the circle of the thing because I think they all got that bomb though, son. Like
Yeah,
look at
it's all
J Lo,
connected.
son. She like damn near 40. No, she
Yeah,
40. She
50,
damn near
like 50,
50.
almost 50. Yeah,
Yo, yo, look at that. It's
but
that
here,
vampire, that vampire,
vampire blood, man,
that
whatever,
vampire. That shit look like
red
it's
shoe shit,
bomb.
whatever that is. She's still okay. She's still doing her thing. I respect it. I'm like, yo, she's still hot. I remember I saw Cher the other day. I saw Cher. I was like, yo, how is she getting older? She's looking
Oh,
better. She's looking better.
yeah, I thought that too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, she's like almost 70 or something. I'm like, why she look better now? Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on here? But,
I was looking
what?
at Diddy the other day. I was like, how's Diddy looking better?
Yeah, that's it. Diddy, Tom Cruise, like all those guys, like they look fucking same shit. But when I see like the dungeon guys are like the ones you don't know the names, the billionaires, they always got these swimsuit models, just like super hot bitches. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's what I want. Because I remember when I saw Carmen Electra, I'm like, she's hot, she's hot.
yeah. But you
I saw
see it
Carmen,
now?
I didn't see her now. I didn't see her now. I saw her like I think it was about like 5 years ago,
Mm.
6 like 5, 6 years ago.
I don't even want that though. I don't even. I want a nice. Listen, man. I need a nice chick. I don't want a supermodel. I want a up and coming model. You
I want
feel
swimsuit
me?
model. I want both. I want
But
swimsuit
not a
model.
model though. I don't want a model though. I want one
But
of
which
those
type of
low.
model?
I want the low key because there's low key dimes in the hood.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's true.
you know what I'm saying, with some great personality. They just, but you know the thing is,
What is that?
they like stallions. They the wild stallions of the hood.
Matt, but there's wild stallions up
You know,
on top.
like a horse, wild
Yeah,
stallion.
yeah, like a
Like
wild stallion.
they're really hard to tame. Okay,
Yeah,
but you right. But once you tame him and ride, it's the best horse you can ever have by
but
your fucking
but you
side.
but you have hard girl. I remember in
You
San
seen
Diego.
Zorro? You seen Zorro?
Yeah,
That's it. You seen Rocky? They
yeah.
call him the Italian stallion, but you got a black stallion. You ever see? You ever read the book, The Black Stallion?
No, I know about it. I never read it.
I read that book. It was a good book.
But I'm telling you, Matt. I remember. You know what broke me was
All
San, Matt.
about the black. No, you gotta find you a you gotta find you a stallion.
Yo,
Matter of fact, that's what Meg the Stallion is. Meg the Stallion, I think, represents these girls that I'm talking about. That's why I just people why she's called the stallion, even though her ass is like that. It's like a
yes,
stallion and shit like that. But Meg the Stallion represents these girls, these low key girls that have a great personality. But you know what I mean? They'll do some shit where you might get shot in the foot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But that's the problem. You deal with these girls, but when you got girls probably smoking hot, like way hotter than these chicks.
No,
Not
no,
yes, yes,
no. I've seen some
yes.
stallions. No, I seen some
No.
stallions that belong in porn. I'm telling
Same,
you.
same. I remember I was in San Diego. I remember I was at this mall. It was like an outdoor mall, and there's like there's no roof on the freaking. Matt, me and my boys were looking at that thing. We're looking in there, and we're like, you know what? If any of these girls were in Montreal right now, people would fucking be like hunting them like fucking 28 days zombies. There's no way these girls would survive just walking down the street and no one talking. Like I'm looking at them like, dude, this is people's tens for guaranteed. And
LA,
here it's like
right?
eight. There's like there's like 8 or 9. I remember one girl had like Latina fat ass, like just like almost like the
God,
black body,
yeah.
just like fuck it, everything. And I remember my boys like, yo, dude, man, it's like, yo, you got an amazing ass. Like, oh, thank you. No one tells me that here. I said, no one tells you that here. I said, in Montreal, people would flip out. I'm looking here. There's no way you in Montreal, like you're single. There's no way. But I'm like in San Diego, they're like, oh man,
Yeah,
it's another, but
California.
fuck that,
Another
man.
ass,
This
another
is another
tag,
ass,
another
man.
bimbo.
What the fuck? Wait, you can't wait. You don't get this? You don't
Hey,
get
what is this? Is this a porn? Is there a porn shoot shooting down another corner?
no porn. Yeah, nobody,
Yeah.
nobody cares. And I'm looking. I remember I went to Comic Con and I had like my school bag was packed. So when the school bag's packed, it's long out. I remember this girl bumped her ass touched my ass. I'm like, okay, sorry. And I'm like, wait a second, I'm wearing a school bag. I'm like, look at my ass. I'm like, oh shit, like, yo, there's some stupid girls out there. So I'm like, and these are unknown. These are all unknown. I don't know none of these bitches. So I'm like, so now I'm like, oh shit, like I see some of these stars. I'm like, yeah, some of them are hot, but I feel like it's Hollywood pushing it, like just pushing. Oh, these are hot. Like I remember Andrew Schultz said, like we went to Russia, and he's like, yo, like he named like the hottest Hollywood star. He's like, dude, she's a number 6 here. She's like a number fucking 6 in Russia, man. Like, dude, there's just so many hot bitches you probably never even seen in your life. Colombia, people could tell me if you go to Colombia. I have boys that went to Colombia. I have multiple people I knew who went to Colombia. They're like, dude, if you go there, you want to marry like pretty much every bitch out there. And these are the ones you can just bang out. These are the ones you can just bang out. This is normal, bitches. You like, escort style bitches. And he's like, yo, these girls, you throw up your whole freaking your family for this shit. I was like, oh, so I'm like, no. I'm like, there's been hot bitches everywhere, man. I'm not even. I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta tame this bitch. I don't want to tame this bitch when you have a bitch that's probably way smoking hot out somewhere else, like way smoking. Like
Yeah,
I remember, yeah,
listen, people. Listen, people.
yeah. I ain't taming
Okay.
nothing. It's not Jurassic Park. What the fuck? I'm fucking caging up bitches. Like fuck out of here, man. The fuck, man. There's smoking hot bitches somewhere. It's nowhere. You gotta look. You gotta look, man. And you know in Jurassic Park, they couldn't even tame those bitches. They couldn't even tame those dinosaurs. How the fuck are you gonna tame these bitches?
I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Fuck it.
Fuck
I
that.
say I want, yo. You know what? Because I'm a rider. You know what? Though I don't know. I feel like I want to, because it's like I know what it is after you tame them, man. They love hard. They love hard, and then like there's a stallion. There's a stallion that I see on my Instagram, and then she's real hard and shit. Like she even spits rhymes. Her name is Love_Dorsey. And anybody listen to this podcast, please follow Love Dorsey.
I
Yo.
see. Okay.
Yeah. She's real. She's real. Matter of fact, she's one of the chicks that helped me inspire Coffee Talk. You know what I'm saying? I seen her spitting that shit long. She been damn near doing this shit on 10 years on Facebook, talking this shit. Talking this shit, helping ladies out with their relationship problems and all that.
Yeah.
So she's one of the realest, like she's one of the realest, like, and now she's doing it. I seen her, she got these rappers, but I seen her doing. She was for a minute, single moms, but really hustling though.
Yeah.
Like I
Okay.
seen her
Yeah.
come up. She had little
Time.
side hustles. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen her. Next thing you know, with the doing the little songs on the side. Next thing you know, she got the little rap deal. Now, you know what the thing is? I like her now. I really like her now because now she got a man, and then you see her being real. Like she be really trying to work it out. Cause she, even though she was telling her herself like she got the issues and shit like that she's trying to work out, and
Yeah.
then you really seeing her working it out with a new man now,
Yeah.
because like you see her being submissive and shit,
Yeah.
but you know that she's a real thorough ass bitch, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
she
Like
was
no,
made
she'll do
by.
it.
But then when she's around her
Her
man,
dude. Yeah.
yeah, she's submissive. She don't play that rah-rah shit. She
Yeah.
don't, she really be trying to not start arguments and really try to see what's up, and
Yeah.
then really work it out. And then with the man and all that. And then now I see it like she really involved. And then I'll be like, yo, that's what's up. Like, that's what really makes me want to get it down. Because, even through all that toughness exterior, yo, they really soft, and so, and it's
No, she's
really
still
nice.
female. She's still
Really nice.
female.
I like that shit, bro. I'm
No, if
gonna
you
go
like it,
out
yeah.
there. I'm gonna go out there like a cowboy and tame them round them
Like
stallions up,
Kid
and
Rock over here.
put them in a nice house. I ain't gonna
Motherfucker.
put you in no broke stable. I ain't gonna be no one of them motherfuckers. I got a stable full of hoes. Don't worry about me. I see you, player. Find
Yeah,
out his stable full of
that's
hoes
okay. Give him some corn
is a
and
fucking
nuts.
dungeon and
Okay,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
put
Motherfucker,
bucket of
yeah.
fucking corn in her mouth and shit, man.
Motherfucker feeding them slop like they pigs
Yeah,
and shit. They
yeah,
all they all rotate in the same dresses.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They all live in the same, they all got different trailers, different dungeons, but they got the same closet. Now that's some so
yeah,
fucked up shit. Then them
yeah. That's fucked up.
motherfuckers be fucked. They need to stop that shit. That
That
shit
that
right
shit.
there.
I don't like it because it ruins the game for everybody
It
else.
ruins the game. It ruins the game
Ruins the
for
game.
like there's some pimps out there. There's some motherfuckers that got
They take care of it.
yeah, different wives, but like, yo, they take care of their wives, yo. Like their
Yeah,
wives is taken care of, and then they got these motherfuckers that they want to put on the news and be like, look at this. Now this is a man that want to live not monogamous. You want to live like this guy in Utah and shit like that. You want to live like this
Yeah,
fucking
like a
nah,
serial
man.
killer, like serial killer,
Yeah,
almost like some
nah. I
weird
want
shit.
to live
Just
like
weird.
Iceberg Slim. He was
I want to be
taking
like
he was out here taking care of his hoes.
like like
Don't
like,
try
like
to
the candy
play
shop,
me.
like the candy shop guy I showed you. The candy shop guy.
Exactly. The
Yeah,
candy shop man.
yeah, the candy
I'm the
shop man.
candy shop man.
Yeah, the
I
man
got
just
I got candy for all you girls out there. I'm
yeah.
sweet, motherfucker. You
That's it.
know?
Yeah, there's a mansion. So, you got multiple rooms. You could eat whenever you want. You could do whatever you want. You know what I mean? I get to smash whenever I want. But
Don't hate the player, hate the
no, the
game.
game, hate the game. I said no. I have no problem with that. Just take care of everything. But
Popcorn player always gonna live.
but what I was gonna trying to sum up everything to the dungeons with Bill Gates is just like that's the Stein's like yeah I understand yeah most girls got to do their thing just to, like
Now, even Bill Gates. You see, even Bill
but
Gates though
Bill Gates is like yo you're so rich you're so
taking care of all his hoes and Winball. You know what I mean?
yeah he
Little
take care of
Melinda
everything.
Gates.
He's just doing.
Taking
I don't
care
want
of his hoes. You
I
know
don't
what
want
I'm saying?
stallion. I don't want stallion energy. He doesn't want stallion energy. What you
No,
get a
no, he
certain
ain't
amount of
got
money?
it.
You get a
Stallion
certain energy.
energy.
Oh, I gotta fight for it. What the fuck? Like, dude,
Stallion
there's hotter
energy will
bitches
take you
out
down.
there. There's hotter bitches. Why am
Matter of
I?
fact, you see Stallion, you know who's Stallion out there? Matter of fact, you see Tiana Taylor, you know who she is?
I know the name. I don't know her.
She's with Iman Shumpert.
I don't know who Schumberg is.
That's the Stallion right there.
See,
She's Stallion right there.
that's it. I don't want to be like because I remember like the NBA used to have a lot of those. Like I remember Doug Christie. His wife used to follow him everywhere. He used to follow him everywhere. Like so, this guy can't get no groupies, nothing, because his wife is everywhere, controlling the money, controlling him. It was like he has to do signs in the crowd to make sure that she knows that she's. I'm like, yo, fuck that
Bro,
shit.
did she know? Did she look like she was a girl that looked like you don't want to fuck with her?
Yeah, like she's just like you could tell she's a wild bitch. You could tell like she like she just like if he act out if he said anything, she's just wild out on him. It's like, dude, you're making all these millions of dollars and you getting punked off. Like what the fuck is? Nah, man, come on, man.
She probably got that good.
Yeah, probably was good, but like I said, there was another guy on
But
the
like
King.
you don't want to be punked out. Like you don't want to be
Look,
looking like a
punked.
beta
Yeah,
at
you
the
come
same
in.
time.
Yeah, like you coming in and
With
she's throwing hands with you. Like what the fuck? Like what?
Yeah,
What
no, that's the thing. That's the thing. You want a stallion, but the thing is, you don't want the stallion to be around you and make you look like a beta cook
beta.
now. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
You
problem.
gotta keep your out. That's the only thing. That's the only way you're gonna tame a fucking stallion. You got your alpha gotta be up.
Yeah,
You ain't no
1,000%.
bullshit ass motherfucker now. Now here's the thing now. That's where a lot of these stallions fuck up because now you see a lot of these stallions that carry the attitude like, oh fuck the men in this industry. I don't even want to fuck with them because you know why they get attracted to a lot of betas.
Yeah,
And the beta ain't got enough alpha in them to keep them submissive to tame that
yeah,
to tame the stallion down because it's a wild one.
it's
You
wild.
know what? It's a
Now the horse,
wild one.
and now the
You
horse is
gotta keep
riding
your
the
yeah.
cowboy.
And
The
then
horse is riding.
the beta sometimes be like on some shit like, yo, I don't wanna
I
deal
want
with
to deal
this
with this.
drama and
Yeah,
because they don't sometimes they don't got the back to shit that I was saying before, enough like you gotta have enough maturity sometimes to have that intimacy. You gotta be really mature too to have enough intimacy and to not be complacency with a fucking stallion because the stallion's always testing your ass. Always,
everyone. All no,
always testing
every.
you.
It doesn't matter what girl. Every girl's always get tested.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, yeah,
always get
yeah,
tested. They're
yeah. But I'm saying
always
the
get tested.
stallion,
But the
yeah,
stallions are gonna be like, yes, you're right. It's gonna be way more.
her test meter is way up. It's
Yeah,
way up because it's
yeah,
a wild one. This one
yeah,
probably ain't had no daddy now. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
That's
this is a wild one. This is a wild one. And most stallions,
no,
if we ain't
not for
gonna get
me.
too deep in it, but that. It be like that.
Yeah, no. See
It
that's
be like
that.
that with that for real. But yeah,
Yeah.
back to like you gotta have enough. And then once you tame that though, it's like I feel like
Yeah, okay, yeah. You know what? If you want to believe in hard work and then at the end of it everything's gonna be nice, that's fine. But like if I'm Bill Gates or all these guys, I'm like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna go
yeah,
find some
you ain't
else.
got
I'm gonna go. There's harder girl. There's
because
anything I want out there.
and here's one thing about the stallion though. The stallion, a lot of these stallions, they go probably go let you have that stable Or you could have a stable, unless you got a stable of stallions now.
Okay, no, see, no, I ain't playing that. I ain't playing
No,
that game.
stallions gonna let you have that stable.
No, they're gonna
You
let you
gotta
have
have the
it,
full,
like, but you
unless you
know, a
got the full
fight's come.
alpha. You gotta have the full alpha. You gotta full alpha it up.
No, it's like no. If I have to like make sure every time, oh shit, I gotta fucking go in and start. Now I gotta start. Now you hear people beating up their girls. Like, why are you beating up the girls? Oh, she's talking too much. It's like, nah, man. See, that's the problem. Like, why are you fighting? Like, what's this fighting for? Like in every situation, you got to be alpha with a relationship. You in every situation, every female,
Shout
any
out,
relationship.
shout out to Alpha.
Yeah,
Alpha.
you have to be alpha. You have to be alpha. You have to be when it's a relationship. You always have to be the alpha because once you're not, now they have controls. Like no, not that they can do whatever the fuck they can punk you off. They can do whatever you. I'd rather just go out, just get a freaking super hot model, and then work on that. Than rather than to have a girl that's like maybe I don't like. Okay, she has like maybe like one feature I like, and then she's pissed me off all the time. It's like, nah, fuck that, man.
Yo, the model's gonna piss you off. Everybody's gonna piss you off.
Everyone's gonna piss you off, but I rather work for the model than the freaking. Like I'd rather work for something that I really like swimsuit. Like not
You gotta
necessarily
work. You're gonna at least work it out with something that you really
like
want to work out
yeah.
with, instead of just
Instead of just instead of like okay, you know what she's I don't want to fight personality all the time. Like I'm like, dude, I want to smash. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to deal with. These super hot chicks, man. This is what I want, man. This is what I like. I'm a bit too picky, but this is what I like, and then that's what I deal with. But not freaking. Not going out here to stallion, freaking not throwing hands with me in an elevator and shit like that. It's like, what the fuck am I like? How my life, now I'm playing Mortal Kombat in a fucking elevator just to keep a relationship. Like, nah, I can't play like that, man.
you gotta have to fucking be Jay-Z.
I don't want to say that.
Jay-Z Solange. You
I
gotta have
don't
to
want
be
to say
Ray. What was that other motherfucker who knocked that chick out in the
Ray
elevator?
Rice. Was it Ray Rice?
These girls is dealing with stallions, as you can see. Solange is a motherfucking stallion, b.
I'm like, nah, I can't deal with that. I like, oh, so yeah, I like nice personalities. I like so just like okay, the girls. Actually, you know what? I like girls that are goal oriented. Like they got their own shit they want to do. So then
Mhm.
it's cool because now I know it's okay. It's almost similar mindsets. Then
A lot of stallions got they. That's what I'm saying. They a lot of stallions being. They got
now
the
some
goals
are just so yeah. Well,
oriented,
yeah, it is just
and they got a
wilding
plan.
out, just fucking throwing hands.
Yo, shout out to Jenna Shea, stallion ass chick, stallion. Okay, CEO. Oh, she got this like she got. I don't know how she getting her bread through OnlyFans, shouting girls
Okay,
out on her Instagram.
that's
So
okay.
like she doing all
That's
types of
okay.
side hustles and all that. She
That's
doing
okay.
all types. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
okay.
All types, and I'm trying to link up with Jenna Shea. You know what I'm saying, in the future. I don't
Mm.
even care about tricking my bread on that, because you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Like you
It
said,
is what it is. Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta
Pick your lane. Pick whatever lane you pick,
if
and that's it.
if you want, yeah, if you want to dip your stick
Yeah,
into whatever
whatever the fuck.
chick you want, then
Yeah,
you know what I
whatever.
mean, take a chance at that shit,
Take a
because
chance.
try
Yeah,
to take a chance at it. We only got one life to live. P Bones.
1,000%.
I
Yeah.
feel like that shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap it up.
Let's
That
wrap it up.
Yeah,
Right,
then we're
let's
gonna
wrap
wrap
it up.
things up.
Let's do
Um
it.
I enjoyed our time, you know,
I always
with
enjoy the time, man. It's Rapid Flames, man. Yo, we doing it, man.
Rapid Flames.
Rapid Flames. I always enjoy the time, man. It's always a good time, man.
Where can they find us? They gonna find us right
They
now they
fund the
see us
fund
on
is
YouTube.
yeah, but they can find us in the Dungeon Entertainment where we can fucking Dungeon Jew Dungeon. No, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. We're gonna find us on freaking
Booty
iTunes
leg.
on Booty Leg. But realistically, on iTunes,
Right.
on the Podbean, on
Okay.
freaking Spotify, or wherever podcast you can get it. iHeart, wherever it is.
I like
iHeart.
iHeart because I fucks with Diddy. I don't know if Diddy still owns it, but I think yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bad boy for life.
Bam, 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 bam,
All right, we
bam.
out. Stay
We
lit,
out, son.
people.
Stay lit. And watch out for
Woo,
those stallions.
woo. I'm on them stallions. I'm telling you, as soon as this shit over, I'm on them shits. I'm on that ass. I'm on that ass.